Producers, beat makers, performers and composers often need to hire musicians, but how do you get on their list?
More often than not, these producers and composers are in the audience at your gigs. Hearing musicians playing live is the most successful way onto their radar. They need to hear you and see you play. If you want to get gigs, go to gigs and local jam sessions. Play shows, get out there to the battlefield. Don't get caught up in social media checking views and likes. We're in an industry of sound. Go be heard. Attending networking events and workshops like MyMusic150 Plus are brilliant face-to-face opportunities to make professional connections. Meet mentors in your community, supportive arts organizations, and best of all, active working musicians.
When you do get a call, you need to go the extra mile for the engager. Leave your ego at the door and just wow them. Maybe that means staying late, being extra early, but it makes a big difference.
How do fees work? Is there a negotiation process for a producer?
It's very easy to be undersold. The budget coming from the client is not always great, but know your own worth. Ask for what you can, or at a minimum should be paid for your time. Every time a price is quoted, going rates in the industry are impacted. Invest in your industry by protecting its future, and ensure not to undercut your peers. Asking around using TMA agreements and negotiating up from there is a good way to ensure you're paid what you're worth. This is a good way to ensure everyone is paid what they're worth. #community.
Because there are so many producers with computers now, it's possible to compose and finish a track without live instruments. So, yes, there are less live musicians being used for session recordings. However, there is still a lot happening in Toronto, especially in the TV and film soundcheck world. The best advice is to learn how to play in several genres. Learn different grooves like jazz, reggae, dancehall, modern pop, and electronic. Make you and your instrument more versatile.
If you are composing and creating music, there are some great organisations and guilds to join. Specifically, the Screen Composers Guild of Canada and Songwriters Association of Canada. This will expand your network as a composer, but also as a performing artist. See our chapter on rights and consider signing up as a SOCAN member.
It's all about meeting the right people, collaborating and making that personal connection. Work with the peers at your level, and as your collaborative works become successful, you will go to that new level together. The lateral movement is easier than trying to go straight to the top. Find other musicians and content creators that are also emerging and starting out. Keep creating and grow up together.